Hello guys, I hope you are doing really well. Today I have with me the latest Samsung Galaxy Tab S11 and in this video I'm going to show you 20 powerful features for this tablet. So let's start. The first feature is about quick tools. So now you can access different note-taking tools using your S Pen button. So you just have to bring your pen closer to the screen, press the S Pen button, it will open these quick tools, and then from here you can access different pens, brushes and highlighters. You can also change the color for these tools. You can also change the size and you can also change the opacity as well. And then you can start working on your notes. The next thing is you can also pin these tools to side of your screen and then you can access different tools. You can also access different AI tools as well. So here we have this AI tools option, and now for example I want to convert these handwritten notes into text notes. So I will use this auto format option and then I will select meeting notes and then I will select generate text layout. So AI will start analyzing my handwritten notes, then it will convert these handwritten notes into text. You can also select different style from here and then you can select this add to option and then you can add it to your notes, and later if you want you can also edit this text as well. The next feature is about multiple workspaces. So if I select this recent button and then if I swipe, here I have this workspace for my studies. I also have this workspace for entertainment. Here I have this workspace for creativity. So now you can create multiple workspaces according to your tasks and then you can switch between these workspaces. So please note that all of these workspaces are created inside Samsung DeX. So how to go back to normal tablet mode? So again you have to select this recent button and then you have to go all the way back, and here it will show you all of your recent apps. You can just tap on your recent app screen and then it will go back to normal tablet mode. The next feature is about new vertical layout in split screen. For example, I open this website and now I am browsing this website, but in the meantime I also want to take notes. So I will take out this H panel and then from here I will drag and drop these notes to split screen, and now I will start taking my notes and I can also browse this website as well. The next thing is you can also open another app in split screen. So I will take out this taskbar and then from here I will open this gallery app here in split screen, and now I will play this video. In the meantime I can also take my notes and I can also use this website as well. You can also change the size for these apps, and now you can also change the layout in vertical mode. So you have to select these three dots and here we have this new vertical layout option. So I will select it and now you can see all of these three apps are open side by side in vertical layout. The next thing is you can also drag content from these apps to your notes. So for example, I want this image inside my notes, but I want it without these labelings. So I will press and hold it like this and then I will select clip subject. So only the image part will pop out. I will press and hold it again and I can easily drag and drop it to my notes, and later if you want you can also edit it. Same way you can also drag content from this video to your notes. So for example, I want to drag this table. I will pause this video, I will press and hold it like this and then I can easily drag and drop it to my notes, and later if you want you can also edit it. The next thing is you can also open more apps in pop-up view. So you just have to drag and drop it to the middle of your screen, and here you can see a new app is open, and now you can resize this app. You can also snap it to side of your screen, so the app will be snapped to side of this screen. And now for example I want to open it, I will just tap it over here and then I can easily open this app. The next feature is about Samsung DeX. So Samsung DeX is completely changed. For example, I open this app and now I want to switch to Samsung DeX. So I will hold this floating bar and then I will drag this app to the middle, and here you can see we have this option of desktop one. So I will leave this app and now it will switch me to Samsung DeX, and inside Samsung DeX I can open multiple apps. I can resize these apps as well. And here we also have a new feature of snap to left or snap to right. So you have to select this arrow and here you can see we have this option of snap to left or snap to right. So for example I will select snap to right, so it will snap this app to right side of my screen. The next thing is you can add multiple desktops. So you have to select this recent button, and here we have this add desktop icon. So you can select it. It will open a new desktop, and here you can start working on completely different tasks. You can also connect this tablet to external monitor if you want to use Samsung DeX. So you have to bring down this quick settings panel, and here we have this option of wireless DeX. So you can select it, and then you can connect it to external monitor. The next feature is about daily board. So you can use daily board for important reminders. You can set daily goals or to-do lists as well. It's like a digital bulletin board that keeps you updated and productive. You can completely customize this daily board as well. So what you have to do, first of all, you have to go to your settings, and then here we have this option of advanced features. So you have to select it, and here you can see we have this option of daily board. So you have to select it, and then you have to turn it on from here, and you can completely customize this daily board. So now I will open this daily board. So whenever your tablet is not actively used or your tablet is on charging, it will turn into this smart display. The next feature is about text to notes. For example, you are browsing through a website and you find some interesting information and you want to save that information to your notes. First of all, you have to press this S Pen button, and then you have to start selecting the text. So I will select this text till here. Then it will show you this menu. You have to select these three dots, and here we have this option of add to note. So I will select it, and then it will automatically add this text to your notes. And later, if you want, you can also edit it as well. The next thing is on top, it will also show you the link for the same website. The next thing is you can also use text to AI feature. For example, I want more information about this text. So I will start selecting this text till here. Then I will select these three dots, and here we have this option of ask Perplexity, ask Claude, ask Chat GPT. For example, I will select ask Claude. It will automatically add that text to Claude, and then here you can write your prompt and you can ask about anything. The next feature is about screen off memo. For example, your tablet is locked and you are in a hurry and you want to write something important. So you just have to press this S Pen button and then tap on the screen one time like this. It will open screen off memo, and here you can start writing anything important. Once you finish with your writing, you can select this save option. It will be automatically saved to your notes, and later you can access it. The next feature is about adding whole website to your notes. For example, I open this website and now I want to add this whole website to my notes. So first of all, I will open my notes in split screen, and here at bottom you can see we have this option of link and whole page. So I will select this whole page option. It will start adding this whole website to my notes. You just have to wait for a few seconds. So here you can see the whole website is now available inside my notes with same text and same images. Now I can use different tools. So for example, I can use this pen tool, I can use this highlighter tool, and I can also use other note taking tools as well. You can also use page sorter option, and on top we have page sorter option. So I will select it. So here it will show you all the pages for this website. You can jump to any page. You can also add a new page. So we have to select these three dots, and here we have this add new page option. So I will select it, and then here we have templates option. So I will select this template, and here you can see a new page has been added, and now I can start working on this new page. The next feature is about AI select tool. So you can capture any specific part of your screen using AI select tool. So first of all, you have to bring your S Pen closer to the screen, press the S Pen button, it will open air command, and then from here you can open AI select tool, and then you can make your selection. You can also edit it as well. The next thing is you can do a lot of things. So here you can use it for drawing assist, you can use it for generative edit. You can also pin it to your screen. For example, I will select this pin option, so the image will be pinned to my screen. Now for example, if I go back, here you can see the same image is available on my home screen as well. One more thing I want to mention here is below this video, you see this like button. If you press it like this, it will change its color. You can try this experiment. The next feature is about extracting stats and convert them into tabular form. So here you can see I open this website and here we have a lot of stats. I want to extract these stats and I want to convert them into tabular form. So first of all, I will start selecting this text. So I will select it till here. Now it will show you this menu on top and here we have this writing assist option. So I will select it. It will open this menu and here we have this table option. So I will select it. Now AI will start analyzing this text and then it will extract the stats for me. So here you can see the final result. You can also use this transpose option. So it will change the layout for your table. The next thing is you can also share it to your notes. The next feature is about voice recording while taking your notes. For example, you have a lecture going on and you want to do the audio recording of that lecture. So you can select this plus icon and then from here you can select voice recording. So now it will start recording the audio and in the meantime you can also take your notes. Once you finish with your recording, you can select this stop option. Your recording will automatically save and attach to your notes. You can also use this audio eraser option to remove the background noise. The next thing is you can also transcribe your audio. So here you have to select this list option and then here we have this transcribe option. So you have to select it and then it will start converting your audio into text. You just have to wait for a few seconds. So here you can see the final result. Now you can also generate summary for this transcript as well and then you can also add it to your notes. So you just have to press and hold it like this and then you can drag and drop to your notes as well. And later if you want you can also edit it. The next feature is about Gemini For Screen. So you can ask about anything on your screen from Gemini. First of all, you have to press and hold this side key. It will open Gemini. And then from here, you have to select this option of ask about screen. It will take a link for this page and then you can ask about anything. So I want a simpler explanation for this image. So I will write my prompt. And then I will send this prompt. So Gemini will start analyzing my prompt and then it will start generating results for me. You just have to wait for a few seconds. You can select it, you can and then you can share it to your notes. Now you can also share it to your notes as well. So you just have to go all the way down and here we have this share icon. The next thing is you can also customize this side key as well. So for example, if I press and hold this side key, this time it opens a perplexity for me. So how to customize this side key? First of all, you have to go to settings and then you have to scroll down and from here you have to select this option of advanced features. And here we have this option of side button. So I will select it and here we have this option of long press. So I will select it and then you have to select this settings icon and then from here you can select different AI apps. So here we have this option for Gemini, we have the option for ChatGPT, Copilot and Perplexity. The next feature is about taking notes on videos. For example, you have a video lecture going on and you want to take notes in the meantime. So you just have to press this S Pen button and then tap on the screen 2 times like this. It will open Samsung Notes and here you can start taking your notes and you can also watch this video. But you can see this note taking app is blocking the view behind. So what you can do, you can select this floating bar icon and then from here you can select split screen option. So now you can watch your video in split screen and you can also work on your notes as well. You can also do a screen recording of the video and your notes. So you just have to bring down this quick settings panel and then from here you have to select screen recorder and then you have to select start recording. So after this countdown, your screen recording will start. The next thing is you can also highlight anything important on your screen. So you just have to use this pen tool from screen recorder and then you can highlight anything important in your screen. You can also turn on the front camera. So here we have this front camera option. So I will select it. So here is the front camera. You can move it anywhere on your screen. Once you finish with your screen recording, you can select this stop option from here. Your screen recording will automatically save to your gallery and later you can edit it and you can share it. The next feature is about Samsung Math Solver. So for example, inside my notes, I will start writing this equation, open bracket 7 plus 4 close bracket raised to the power 3 divided by 2 raised to the power 2, and then I will write this equal sign. So after writing this equal sign, Samsung Math Solver will automatically generate this answer. You can also convert it into a neat math equation as well. So you have to use this selection tool, and then you have to make your selection. It will open this menu. You have to select 3 dots, and here we have this option of convert to maths. So I will select it, and then here it will show you the neat equation. You can select this convert option, and then it will convert it into a neat math equation, and you can use it in other platforms as well. The next feature is about eye comfort shield. So for example, if you want to read for a longer period of time, you can use eye comfort shield option. So what you have to do, first of all, you have to bring down this quick settings panel, and then from here you have to press and hold this eye comfort shield option. It will open eye comfort shield settings. First of all, you have to turn it on from here, and you can also set the color temperature. So here we have this color temperature option. So for example, I will set the color temperature to maximum, and now I will open this book reading app, and here you can see now I can read it for a longer period of time. Now let's talk about S Pen. So it has this new hexagonal cone shape design, and recognition is more improved in tilt position. Palm rejection is working perfectly fine, and it also supports pressure sensitivity. So please note that the Bluetooth features are not available in this S Pen, and it does not need any charging. And you can also attach it on top of a tablet like this, and it will attach magnetically. The next feature is about drawing assist tool. So you have to open air command, and then here we have this option of drawing assist tool. So I will select it, and now you can convert your sketches into works of art. So you have to select this option of sketch to image, and then you have to draw your sketch. So for example, I will draw this sketch, and then on this side you can select any style. So here we have this option of Instantone, 3D cartoon, watercolor, illustrations, and we also have more options available. So for example, I will select this style, and then I will select generate. So AI will start analyzing my image, and then it will convert it into an image. So here you can see AI generate this image from me based on my sketch. The next feature is about study mode. So if I bring down this quick settings panel, here we have this modes option. So I will select it, and then I will select study mode. So do not disturb feature will turn on. Grayscale applies on my screen, and I can only use apps that are related to my studies. So this will be really helpful for me to focus on my studies. The next feature is about circle to search. So you can use this option to search about anything on your screen. For example, I want more information about this image. I will press and hold this home button, and then I will use my S Pen. I will circle around this image, and then it will show me more information relevant to this image. So here we have this AI overview. You can also go for exact matches, and you can also go for AI mode as well, and you can ask about anything relevant to this image. You can also set widgets on left side of your screen. So how to do it? So first of all, you have to press and hold your lock screen, and then you have to select this unlock option. And here we have this option of add widgets. So you have to select it, and then here it will give you different widgets option. So you can select different widgets. So I will add multiple widgets to my lock screen, and here you can see it will start adding these widgets on my lock screen. And then here you can see we have this option of tap here to rotate widget display. So I will tap here, and you can see all of these widgets are available on left side, and then I will select this done option, and now these widgets are available on left side of my lock screen. So this is for today's video. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.